Seattle Seahawks franchise mode makes a return. This week we are going against the Green Bay Packers. As you can see here, the injuries on your screen, a big injury right there that everybody can obviously see is Marshawn Lynch. He's going to be a huge disadvantage for us not having him today, but we have the next man up, and that is Christine Michael, pretty good running back, someone who's been in our franchise for a year and going on to his second year so far. We're going to have to go up against Eddie Lacy, and the defense is really going to have to step it up against him. But if you look at this presentation, it just looks so amazing. It looks great. I love this game. I'm going to do a review about this game pretty soon, and I just can't tell you how much I enjoy this game, and I will tell you in the review. But let's get on to this game. The Seahawks going up against the Green Bay Packers. Here we go, ready for kickoff. It's hit, and it's going to be a penalty to begin this one. As you can see, it's out of bounds. We hand it off now to Christine Michael for the first play of the 2014 season. Christine Michael will pick up 5 yards, not much, but we move to a 2nd and 5 here. We throw it over to Zach Miller. He picks up a first down. We're moving down the field pretty efficiently so far to begin this game. Wilson handing it off at the line of scrimmage to Christine Michael. He picks up 10 yards, gets another first down. He has 2 rushes, 15 yards. We're on their 40 now, 1st and 10. Seahawks driving down the field. We throw it to Zach Miller. He will pick up another first down. We're moving down the field, going with ease so far against this Green Bay Packers defense. We're doing the read option, handing it off to Christine Michael. He goes up the middle, but there's a face mask, and we get added yards to the play. We're on their 11, handing it off to Christine Michael. He almost gets into the end zone, but unfortunately he couldn't. So we move to on the 1-yard line. We're going to be hiking the ball here. Wilson's going to hand it off with a running play to the right side of the line. It's going to be in for the touchdown. That's the first touchdown of the year by Christine Michael, a guy filling in for Marshawn Lynch. Some shoes that are very, very hard to fill. So we're very, very appreciative of how Christine Michael comes in and scores a touchdown. It was a quick drive there, 6 plays, 53 yards, I believe it said, and 2:49 worth of time. So now we're kicking the ball off here. Hauschka's going to plant it. He's going to kick it deep to the receiving guy. He's going to get hit pretty hard, and we can't recover the fumble. Boy, is that unfortunate, but here comes Aaron Rodgers. He's handing it off to his running back, Eddie Lacy. Moves out to the left, picks up about 7-8 yards on that play. Now he's going back into the pocket, throwing it over to Jordy Nelson. He picks up a first down. They're moving down the field efficiently as well to start off this game. Rodgers trying to get out of the pocket, throwing it deep. Chancellor's right on it. He's going to intercept the ball right there. It is an interception for Cam Chancellor. He's picking up the first interception of this Madden NFL season. Everything that's a first is going to happen in this game. So Wilson, he drops back to pass, throws it over to his receiver. I believe that's Williams. I'm not really too positive. That's actually Matthews, Chris Matthews, I believe. So now we're running a play action with Doug Baldwin. We see him. He's wide open, and we can't make the play. So we're going to have to move on from that play right there and move to the next play, which would obviously be the punt. It's thrown almost to Chancellor's way. Again, it was, but he obviously couldn't, unfortunately, pick the ball off. So it's a 2nd and 15 here. They're on their own 34, trying to do a snap count and try and draw us off sides, but they can't do it. But here's a pass over to Bobby Wagner. He intercepts the ball. We pick up another interception, already 2 interceptions in this game. I don't even think Aaron Rodgers has hit 10 plays so far with throwing the ball. We're very thankful for that pass, and it's an interception for us. So we come out on offense now, handing it off to Christine Michael. He runs up the middle, gets a few yards on that play. I think about an 8-yard gain, 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 now. We're handing it off to him again, and he runs up the middle, picks up the first down. We're driving down the football field once again. So now Wilson at a 2nd and 7, dropping back to pass, sees nobody open really, but he gets it to Doug Baldwin. It's unfortunate right there. It almost was an incompletion, and so we're lucky that we were fortunate enough to go ahead and pick up the first down. So we move to on the 27-yard line, the catch, and we hand it off to Christine Michael. He moves up to the left side of the field and picks up a first down. We're on their 16 now. Wilson dropping back to pass, throwing it over to Percy Harvin. He can't get into the end zone, but he does pick up a good chunk of yards, and we get closer to the end zone. So Wilson's rolling out to his left. He sees Derek Coleman. He's going to do kind of like a throw, like a flick of a pass. He did a regular pass, but it was just pretty cool how it was done. I ran out to the left, Russell ran out to the left, and then saw Derek Coleman, threw it to him, and there you go. The first passing touchdown of this 2014 NFL season comes from Russell Wilson to Derek Coleman. So now, Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers would like to get something going here, as they have not done anything so far in this game. And that looked like a promising play, possibly like 5-yard pickup or 6-7 yard pickup, but instead it goes for a negative gain. Now they're on their own 19. Rodgers has plenty of time. He kind of does a weird thing here. I was really surprised that he didn't take the ball and just run it. But then again, it worked out. They ended up getting the first down. I was really surprised about that one as well. But you can't expect the defenders to defend for as long as they did, the corners, safeties, etc. So now we move to a 3rd and 2. Green Bay is coming to the line. A man is in motion. It seems like a running play, and that's what they're going to do. Eddie Lacy is going to try and run it. But Earl Thomas, the LOB, is going to stop him. And he ain't going for the first down. They had to punt the ball away. We get the ball now on our return. We're at the 23-yard line. We go ahead, throw it to Doug Baldwin. He picks up 13 on the play. Now we're on our own 36. Handing it off to Christine Michael. He sees a bit of a lane to the right. Picks up 6 on the play. We move to a 2nd and 4 here. Wilson dropping back to pass. Doesn't see really many people open, but he does find his tight end of Zach Miller, who also, his face is incorrect on this game. We move to another first down. Wilson's going to dive for another one. He picks up 12 on that play. We're on their 39 now, driving down the field. We've been doing it all game. We get it to Zach Miller once again, and he'll pick up a gain of 9 on the play. As you can see, Russell Wilson is 11 of 13 with 83 yards. We're on their 26, 2nd and 10 here. Wilson drops back to pass, throws it over to, I believe that was Jermaine Kearse, and he's not going to be able to hold on to that ball. He gets knocked pretty hard by AJ Hawk, I believe his name is, and unfortunately, it's going to be a fumble for us. Green Bay gets a break. So Green Bay's handing it off to their running back, Eddie Lacy. He rolls out to the left, and I believe he picked up the first down. So now they're on their own 33. 1st and 10 here, throwing it, and it's going to be an incompletion. I believe that was Jordy Nelson, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to put the name tags on because I don't know all the guys for every team. Like, for example, I think in Madden 25, I could see everybody's name, so I could just say that. So now I'm just going to say numbers. So the throw over, I believe this is Adams. I'm not sure if his name is Mike Adams. I'm just going to take a random guess, but he gets a great completion to pick up a first down. We move to a 3rd and 10 here. Rodgers dropping back to pass, almost intercepted by Jeremy Lane, I believe that was. Yep, indeed, it was Jeremy Lane. But regardless, we get the ball anyways because it was 4th down. We throw it to Zach Miller, our tight end, once again. We do some short routes with him, and he just comes up big. So now here we are, 3rd and 2, trying to get a first down, and we will. AJ Hawk cannot make the tackle on Christine Michael. The screenplay ended up working pretty well for us. So Wilson's throwing downfield to Doug Baldwin on a 3rd and 6. We needed to convert, but unfortunately we don't. We ended up going for it on 4th down due to the high wind and rain. So we end up not getting it, and Green Bay gets the ball back, and they don't do much with it. So that'll do it for the first half. We are up 14-0. A few turnovers for the Green Bay Packers, I believe 1 for us, and we could have had a lot more as well. So as you can see, we're dominating all categories of the game. We'd like to keep that going throughout the rest of this game. Michael Bennett is getting off the right tackle, and he's going to pick up the sack, his 2nd of the day. So now they're on their own 19, heading off to Eddie Lacy. He sees a bit of a hole on the left side of the field, but Earl Thomas is going to go ahead and pick up the tackle. Rodgers dropping back to pass, throwing it over to his tight end. I believe that is number 86. Not sure of his name. Unfortunately, sorry about that, guys. I'll get that fixed in the next game. So Wilson dropping back to pass, throwing it over to Doug Baldwin. He picks up a first down, and we're moving down the field. We're on their 49 now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back as Wilson finds Doug Baldwin again. He picks up another first down. We want to get back into that end zone. We move to a 3rd and 4 here. Wilson dropping back, finds his tight end, Zach Miller. He picks up another first down. Great job by Zach Miller. He's had a huge presence in this game. So we're now on their 17, 2nd and 5. Wilson rolls out to his right, draws, I believe, the corner or the linebacker, and regardless, we get a touchdown. Anthony McCoy finds a way to get open. I couldn't believe how he made this catch right here. If we look at this replay, I was pretty surprised on how he did indeed do it. We just got really, really lucky. If you can look at this replay here, all of a sudden he just catches it. It was kind of like a weird animation. But regardless, we get the touchdown, and we're 3 for 3 so far in the red zone. We're on our own. They're on their own 21. They hand it off to Eddie Lacy. He's been doing a decent job when they needed to get yards on third down conversions. But here comes Aaron Rodgers once again doing the play action, throwing it to Adams. He finds him again, and he picks up another first down for his team. They're on their own 48 now. A man is in motion. Aaron Rodgers changes the play at the line of scrimmage. He hikes the ball, drops back to pass. He ain't going anywhere but down to the ground for a sack. They're on their own 43 now. Now with 3 minutes, 10 remaining, Rodgers is going to run with the ball. He's not going to pick up much, but he does pick up 7 yards. It makes third down a heck of a lot easier to convert. So Aaron Rodgers is getting ready to hike the ball here at the line of scrimmage. He hikes it, drops back to pass, sees a man. He finds his man, and that is Jordy Nelson. At least I know a few of these guys' numbers. But Jordy Nelson will pick up the first down. They move to our 31 now. 2nd and 5. Rodgers dropping back to pass again. He's going to get sacked once again. I believe that's probably the 4th or 5th sack so far recorded in this game. Now they're on our 38, 3rd and 12, trying to find somebody open. He throws downfield to Jordy Nelson. He picks up a first down, and they're on our 8-yard line driving down the field. So that'll do it for the third quarter. As you can see so far, we're dominating throughout this game, but it's not over yet. 2nd and goal here, handing it off to Eddie Lacy. We're going to stuff him right by the line. It's a gain of nothing. As you can see, our next games, Chargers, Broncos, then an early bye week, something we're not probably happy about in real life and in this game either. So they're on R5. Rodgers dropping back to pass. He finds a man, and he's going to catch it, and that is Adams once again. But the weird thing on that play was how quick the ball just dropped to the ground. You can see the replay here. He catches it. It's a touchdown. I'm not really sure how that works. I'm pretty sure as soon as you get in the end zone, it's a touchdown, it's over. But I'm pretty sure that at some point in time, there are fumbles, and I don't know. It was just kind of weird on how quick he dropped the ball. I was kind of surprised on that. So anyways, we're on our own 27. We're doing the screen again, but this time it ain't going to work on a 3rd and 3. We have to punt the ball away. We go 3 and out. So now Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers will get a chance here. He's trying to do another snap count. He drops back to pass, trying to see somebody open. He's going to roll out, and he's going to fumble the ball. There's so many guys everywhere. The second time these guys do this, and they cannot get the fumble recovery. So Rodgers dropping back to pass here. He's throwing it over to, I'm not really sure who that was, number 18, Randall Cobb probably, and he picks up a first down close to it, 3rd and inches now. On their own 48, Rodgers can't find anybody, and he is injured on the play. So now Wilson dropping back to pass. He sees a man, and that is Zach Miller. He's picking up a first down. He has been such a presence in this game so far today. And now once again we're dropping back with Wilson rolling out to his right. He sees a man, and that is Jermaine Kearse. This time he isn't going to fumble this one. He goes ahead and makes the catch there. Wilson drops back again, throwing it to Paul Richardson. I'm going to have him come into more games. I like the guy a lot, and I want to develop him as well. We're on their 25. We throw it to Zach Miller, our tight end. Once again, he is the main target for us. 3 of 3 so far on the red zone, as I talked about earlier. We hope to continue that trend and possibly score another touchdown. So we throw it over to Percy Harvin, and he unfortunately gets out of bounds. He could have possibly went in for the end zone. But regardless, we're on their 8-yard line now. Wilson dropping back to pass, rolls out to his right. Zach Miller stays in bounds. Good job by Zach Miller. Regardless, if, he got a catch. Didn't get the touchdown, but he got a catch. But if you look at this right here, the lineman, that was a lineman right there. So now we move to a 4th and goal. Doing a wide receiver screen, and there you go. Touchdown by Jermaine Kearse. As you can see, the previous play with the lineman, wow, that was just a tremendous play. It's so fast, man. It's so hard to commentate over this because so many things are going on at once, at one time. So I'm sorry if I'm a little rusty, but here comes Matt Flynn onto the field. First pass, 17 yards. 1st and 10, dropping back to pass once again. He throws over to the left. Earl Thomas misses the tackle, and Adams is going all the way for his 2nd touchdown of the game. The Green Bay Packers are not out of this one. Like I said, they are not out of this game. As you can see, I missed the tackle. Earl Thomas misses the tackle, and he burns us for a touchdown, and is now only a 2-possession game, which was once a 3-possession game. 2nd and 9 here. We're throwing it over to Zach Miller once again, the guy we have been targeting all day so far. He picks up 30 on that play. A great reception. So we move to a 3rd and 5. Wilson dropping back to pass. Doesn't see really much people open, but he's going to throw it over to his right. He finds Doug Baldwin once again. And there you go. We move down the field once again for another 1st down. Wilson was out to his right, throws it to Derek Coleman. They're trying to fumble the ball to possibly get the ball back, but they ain't going to do it successfully. So we're now on their 29, moving down the field efficiently but not fast, and that's a good thing. We're trying to burn the clock right now and trying to end this game, quicker, and obviously not have any issues of trying to have them come back into this one. But if you see here, Russell Wilson does a tremendous job by getting out of the pocket, but then he fumbles it. Good job that we didn't lose it though. 4th and 2 here. The kick is up. It's no good. It's no good. I felt so bad when I missed that kick. I'm like, 33 yards is easy. It's cake. But I obviously didn't make the field goal. So unfortunately, we don't make the field goal and don't make it a 3-possession game. And that could be very, very huge. So Matt Flynn is getting ready to drop back here. He sees his running back, and he's going to pick up not much. So they move to a 3rd and 8 now on their own 23. A minute 42 left in this game. Flynn has plenty of time. He's throwing it deep down the field. Chancellor is there again for his 2nd pick of the day. 3 picks in this game. 2 from Aaron Rodgers and 1 from Matt Flynn. But as you can see here, Chancellor is hurt on the play. If you want to know an injury update, basically he's going to be out for 2 weeks. He had an abdominal tear, or possibly 3 weeks. I'm not too positive, but it's 2 to 3 weeks, one of the two. So now we're just, running the ball, not really worrying about kneeling the ball. I want to do something entertaining, get the stat sheet up and whatnot. Then again, I'm just trying to, run the ball and not make it boring, but just kneeling and ending it all. So Christy Michaels doing a good job today, doing a great job so far. So here we go to a 1st and 10 on their 37. Christy Michaels go rolling out to the right, and he gets hit. Oh boy, he just coughed up the football, and here comes Julius Peppers all the way down the field. Nobody's going to catch up with him, and the Green Bay has made it a game. They are now within 1 possession of tying this game before it ends. So now you probably know if we do indeed get this onside kick. We'll see what happens on this onside kick here. He's kicking it, and I believe that's Mason Crosby, and he kicks it to Paul Richardson, and a good job by Paul Richardson holding on to it. And of course, we kneeled the ball. We were not going to fool around with that one right there. So that'll do it here in Seattle and CenturyLink. The Seahawks will pull a victory out of their hat. They made it very close at the end with the Green Bay Packers coming back into this one. But we end up winning the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like, a comment, and possibly subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.